What's good, y'all? It's your boy Mixtape Marv. If you are rocking with this content, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. But today, I'm going to hit y'all with my thoughts on his new EP from Boldy James entitled Prisoner, a Circumstance. So, Boldy James, Mr. Boldy Blocks, he is one of the hardest working men in hip hop, and he's back with his second project of 2023. Now, it is his first release since having recovered from a serious car accident earlier in the year. Fortunately, Boldy has bounced back from surgery and he's back in the booth in grind mode. But before I go any further, I have to point out what an impressive 2022 that Boldy James had, as he dropped 4 dope projects that were met with much praise. However, this time around, Boldy has linked with the Canadian producer Chan Hayes, no, not Chet Hanks, Chan Hayes, for this new EP entitled Prisoner, a Circumstance. Now, I can't tell you that I'm familiar with any of Chan Hayes' work prior to this release, but he did supply Boldy with all 7 of the beats, and this project has a runtime of just 22 minutes with no features. But with that being said, let me go ahead and just hit y'all with this track-by-track breakdown. The opener, Shapeshifter, is set to some dusty soul chops that have a real glorious and uplifting quality. Boldy is lacing us with some heavy coke talk, reminding us of his magical powers in the kitchen and how he can turn 18 circles to a square like a shapeshifter. So as a whole, solid opener that sets this vintage soulful tone right out the gate. Track 2, Flashback, is backed by some pensive keys and warm strings that manage to feel both luxurious and somber. There's also a clip from Alan Watts in the background who's dropping some metaphysical knowledge. I believe a similar clip may have been used on a Griselda solo project before, but I could be wrong. On this one, Boldy is jogging through his mental Rolodex, reflecting on his days in the trap. He just can't escape those darker memories. He states, Mr. 1008 ain't got no PayPal or no Cash App. If we do run off, make him out to be a hashtag. Woke up in the trap, reaching for my mag. I had a flashback. Track 3, The Love We Gave, has some heartwarming soul chops. It's just a beautiful soul backdrop that ends up being my favorite of the 7. I feel Chan Hayes was really giving Nicholas Craven a run for his money with this kind of soul production. And there are several sharp lines that Boldy has, like, your dog capping like he's solid, but he know weebay, and a very clever bone reference, creeping on a come up, dude still wishing. I also liked how he called out the cats rocking 10 karat chains while he has 18. And let's be honest, you just aren't gonna feel as great with a 10K chain as you are an 18. Track 4, Trust Issues, is backed by dreamy soul vocals and more of this drum presence. This one is about Boldy being unable to trust people after being in the street so long. He talks about how this street shit is way deeper than a metaphor. But possibly the wittiest bar was when he said, "Seen more bricks than the third little piggy." I had to chuckle how casually he threw that one in. Then 730K has another exquisite soul backdrop. I'd have to say it's my second favorite instrumental on the project. It just embodies smooth riding music. I like the up-tempo hi-hats as well. We get more heavy drug zone talk from Boldy. He also gives a shout out to the Detroit music legend, paying homage to the legends who was there before me. Heartthrob, a Detroit bitch, I'm Barry Gordy. But on the hook, he directs his focus on a failed relationship, one that left him unable to trust even more. So yeah, overall, it's one of the strongest on the projects. The soul sample just hits differently. The second and last track is I Tried, and it has more down-tempo, sample-based production. It's very dusty and kind of pimp-esque. Boldy is describing some close calls and near-death experiences. He raps, "Cause I got more friends in the grave, and that's a lie. Pray for forgiveness and repeat, my Lord. No, I tried. They shot the truck up, bro. Got hit the day I almost died. I had to be way more selective who I call my guys." So he was doing a little soul searching on this one, letting us know that you have to apply good judgment when you were making those kind of moves in the street. Then the project comes to a close with Strange Days, and it has a haunting sample that's very hazy and psychedelic. It's a strange backdrop for sure. On here, Boldy is talking about his mental state, but even though he feels he's too deep in the game, he still wants to be there for family and to teach his daughter how a man is supposed to love. I almost wish with this level of introspection the track was a little longer. So overall, I'm gonna give this project a rating of a strong 3.5 to 4 mics. Chan Hayes really kept it consistently soulful the whole way through, in a vein similar to the style of production found on West Side Gun's piece Fly Guard. And Boldy James continued to give us intricate street raps at a high level, so no matter the producers, he remains consistent with the content. At the end of the day, I feel this was a solid return for Boldy. It's motivational that he has come back with a project so quickly, and I will be looking forward to his upcoming Dilla and Harry Fraud releases. My favorite tracks include Flashback, The Love We Gave, 730K, and Strange Days. Let me know what you thought about this project in the comment section. It's your boy Mixtape Muff. I'm signing out, but be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. As always, it's peace and blessings. Boldy James, Chan Hayes, Prisoner of Circumstance 1.